5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve. This is Live with Neve. Iconic musicians, comedians, and entertainers of all types. Interviews, comedy, and God knows what else. Hold on!
All right. How's everybody doing today? Live with Neve. Here we are from high in the highlands overlooking the beautiful Atlantic Ocean and New York City, which today is just a cloudy gray spot on the horizon to our north. We've got a great day. Happy New Year to everyone. We're going to have some really, I don't even know how to describe it. I'm just going to call it alt country rock and roll. And just, I don't always worry about defining things too much. I'm sure everybody here can tell you what defined them in the past. But we have quite the gathering here. We have, as usual, Julie and I. Julie Bruno is our producer and co-host. We also have the wonderful and talented Mike Imperato. Mike is here. He is. Look at him, hale and hearty. We're keeping an eye on Mike because he just tested positive for COVID. Apparently, though, he's got, he was a New York City cop for like 20, 30 years. I think that makes you kind of immune to all kinds of shit. Right. Just the stuff that you kind of had to deal with. Like nothing, man. The germs come at you and they're like, oh, forget about this. Get out of here. Get out of here. So, you look good. How are you feeling, man?
Just a little off. Now that I'm thinking back, I think I probably had this for at least a week. I had some muscle soreness in my legs last week. And I had one day where my stomach was off just a little bit, but I didn't think anything of it, and so I went to get tested just because I was going to be going to Missouri, and I was shocked when she said I was positive. I was like, shit. So now I can't leave from Missouri. I can start driving January 8th. I can get there the night of the 9th. And then that'll be 10 days of quarantine. I should be fine. But now it's crazy. I mean, all I have today, a little bit of a sore throat, and that's it, really. I guess I'm one of the lucky ones.
Are you still at home, or are you back out at your son's?
No, I'm home. I was, like I said, I can't go now because I got to be quarantined. But I got to say something. I am so shocked at how small this world is because I had no idea how famous Julie was. I'm thinking, I'm like, holy shit, wait a minute. So I'm saying, when I used to live in Florida, I always used to listen to this girl doing the traffic, and I thought she was from a helicopter. And I'm saying, Jules Tate, that's freaking Julie. So I asked her, and she said, yeah, it's me. She said, but I was in a Cessna. I was like, holy crap, what a small freaking world this is. I was like, I can't believe that she's a celebrity and she's on the show with us. This is awesome.
Thank you. That's very kind of you, but no.
I was like, I was blown away. I was like, oh my God, it's Julie from the traffic.
Hey, listen, it was a huge bidding war for Julie to get her on my show. I mean, I had to outbid Westwood One. We had Clear Channel. We had all these people, and here we are. Look at us. We're big time now. Anyway.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
We're really happy you're doing good. Today, Mike and Julie, we have some great guests on. We have Chris Cavanaugh, who is a booking agent, talent manager, musician himself. Just an all-around cool guy. We have, of course, I have to bring up Sam Rourke. She's been on the show before, and we just love her. She's got great tunes, and I think we like her a lot on the show, and we're glad she's here. We have two folks that I'm not familiar with, but we did have the pleasure of meeting briefly in the green room. We have the wonderful and talented Rowdy Johnson, and we have Peyton Bowling. And we're going to let Chris, he'll be on. Mike, do you have anything you kind of want to rant about today? Have you got anything that's
just one quick one? It's like, people have to be considerate. Like when they start giving us old people gifts, because I'm 60, so if you're going to start handing out shit that's Wi-Fi, wireless, are there any kids living at home? No, then don't send it. So we get the Ring doorbell. Angie's friend sends it. Oh, you guys are going to be traveling. You're not going to want to know who's at your freaking door. I know who's at my door. Me. Every freaking time I go out, I come in, my phone is screeching. There's somebody at your door. I know, because it's freaking me. So now, what really freaked me out, I'm in Harbor Freight Tools about 3 days ago. My phone starts making all these noises that there's somebody at my front door. I'm like, oh, wow, this thing really works. Now I hit the buttons, and I see myself coming out of my house. I'm like, what freak is? I know I'm in Harbor Freight right now. How can I be walking out my front door? I'm literally losing my mind. Now I freaking see. Oh wait, that was this morning. Now by the time I hit the live button, there's just a box outside my door. But it's just every time now I'm not even going out the front door. And I'm going through the garage. I'm not dealing with this crap. It's so now I have to find a way for the camera to know that it's me and I live in the freaking house and stop telling me that I'm at the door. It's
you need them at all doors too. Maybe do the whole house thing. Like you'll be on live PD someday when it ever comes back.
Wait, listen to this. So then I get yelled at by a couple of my fans. So like, there's nobody on my block, and they're like, "Oh, you really should have had a mask on."
Stephanie.
I'm in my own freaking house. How do I don't need a mask to go out my front door. Yeah, I have COVID and I'm in quarantine, but I'm not near anybody. Oh no, when you went out doing that rant, you really should have had on a mask. For what? For what? The insects? But it is what it is. It's crazy.
Wait, don't forget about those genetically engineered mosquitoes, man.
There you go. I give my freaking roses COVID? I mean, my nearest neighbor, even if they were walking the street, is 30 feet away. Oh, I got yelled at. You really should have had on a mask when you went out of your house. No.
What?
Yeah.
Good Christ.
It's crazy. It's freaking nuts. But
hey, I'm all for being safe, and I don't want to infect anybody. I wear a mask when I go out anywhere because I just think I don't know what it's going to do, but it can't hurt. I mean, I know some people get so. I could start a huge fight talking about this, which we're not going to do.
Yeah. But I didn't need a mask to film a rant. I'm like, oh my God.
Exactly. To walk around your yard.
In and outside my house. And of course,
I'm going to say, I don't think taking the garbage out, I kind of think it's a little extreme.
Yeah, no. But other than that, I mean, Angie tested negative, thank God.
Okay.
And so hopefully it stays that way. And like I said, I got to quarantine till like on the 8th, I could actually start driving to Missouri. So I'll be there on the 9th.
That's
cool.
Good.
But,
good.
But,
Glad to hear it.
And I'll try and come up with a great rant for tomorrow morning.
Excellent. Well, we're looking forward to it. And I'm going to go ahead. We're going to move on. And we're going to talk to Chris Cavanaugh. Hey, man, you can hang out, whatever. I know you're just chilling, so hang out. You'll be in the green room. You can always make a comment here to the right if you want to come back on. Just let us know.
Buddy. You got it.
All right, man. Well, Mike, thanks.
If I don't, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We love it, man.
Okay.
Stay healthy. Eat some good food tonight.
Angie's making me escarole and chicken soup, so there you go.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Strong like bull.
Thank you, guys.
Right.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, bud. All right. Good, great song. What a great selection you made, Julie.
Awesome singer. I mean, damn,
Yeah.
that dude was fucking cranking it.
He makes the big bucks, believe me. So let's bring on Chris and talk about some music. Hey, Chris, how are you, man?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
We're all right. We're all right. Happy New Year to you. You got any
Happy
good
New Year.
plans for tonight?
Sit around with my animals and my wife. Just
All right.
relax.
What kind
That
of pets
sounds
do you
good.
have?
Pardon?
What kind of pets do you have? You said
I
sitting with
have.
your
We have like 2 cats and 2 dogs.
Very nice. Well, we like folks who like dogs. If you don't like dogs or cats, I don't trust you.
Yeah, something's not right.
Yeah, they can definitely tell. So let's talk about, you've got these bands, you got some great folks, and I first heard of you through Sam, and we love Sam. We think she's great, and I'm sure your other guys here are going to be great too. Tell me, how did you all hook up, and how long you been doing this? Tell us your background.
I've been in music off and on my whole life, mostly through artwork. That's how I got started. Doing artwork, cover work for bands locally, and then I started doing tattoo conventions and learned the inner workings of music and entertainment. It's basically how I got my start. And then Sam Roark just happened to be really like my best friend, and she needed a manager as she was growing, and it just worked out. Worked out great.
Excellent. Well, how did your other folks, how did Rowdy and Peyton, how did you hook up with those guys?
I'd actually been friends with Rowdy. I'd found his music probably, gosh, 7 or 8 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and had just been following him on social media, and I just liked what he was doing and reached out to him.
Great.
In fact, why don't we
And Peyton.
Turn up a little bit, Jules.
I was going to say, what if the three of you guys are playing together? Should we bring the three of them up if they're together and let them talk, or get Rowdy up too?
I'm sure they'd be fine with going on here.
Do you guys? I'll tell you what, Julie. Let's just go on. I'm going to bring them all on individually, and I'll talk to them. We'll get the temperature. If everybody wants to play together, we'll figure that out as we talk.
Yeah, that sounds good. Here. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and bring Rowdy on and talk a little bit to him.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
We're doing all right. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself, man. Where do you get the? Just give us the short version of who you are and why you're here and how you started writing.
Well, I was born and raised in Florida down there, Apopka, Florida, and I moved out to Arizona in 2002 and started my music career out here, playing in Tombstone, Arizona, of all places, man. What a wild place to cut your teeth. And started writing songs, and I'm a military veteran, so I was doing a lot of shows for vets, and one of my songs just kind of got in the ear of Aaron Tippin, and things just started happening. Next thing you know, you're doing shows with Charlie Daniels and Merle Haggard and all these people. It blows my mind. So had a band. We put 3 albums out. We toured everywhere, played everywhere we could. And my wife got sick with cancer a few years ago and kind of changed the direction of everything. So retired the band, and then ended up basically just reinventing myself, man, writing songs and searching my soul and thinking, you know what, it doesn't take a big production to present yourself these days, just a bar stool and a guitar. If you got something to say, people listen, and that's kind of what I'm concentrating on right now. So my music is a lot more real, it's a lot more stripped down, and I'm enjoying myself. And I think the people, even if they followed me for years, I think they're liking what they're hearing. So. And,
I've always felt that a really good song should be basically, if you can't play with a piano in your voice or you can't do it with just a guitar, a great song. I often frequently like the scratch tracks I hear better than when people fill it all up and they put their touch on it. And, you have to listen to the mix. Sometimes just, the right room, the right acoustic space. You don't even need a big studio. I know I've been recording since I was a kid and have recorded all kinds of stuff that came out good. It's just trial and error. You learn a lot.
Absolutely.
How long
There's nowhere to hide. Oh. I'm sorry, what?
How long have you been playing?
Started playing since I was 16 years old. I always wanted to be a rock and roller, man. I always thought I was going to be Molly Hatchet or Leonard Skinner or something, man. When I started writing songs, they all had a twang to them, and I realized I can't fake it, man. I want to be a rock and roller, but I just
you are.
Exactly.
That's cool. Well, hey,
same like Rowdy. What else can I do?
That's what makes you unique.
Sure.
Hey, Julie, your mic's getting flaky.
Oh, really? Like how?
Now I hear you. There was some kind of tomfoolery going on. So, Rowdy, would you like to sing a song?
I do, yeah, I would. This one was I just released an EP, and this song I had a couple good friends of mine, Badass Billy Gant. He's an old timer, man, ambassador of outlaw country, and the great Dallas Moore got in there with me, and I wrote this song, and this is kind of this is kind of a wake up call to all them pretenders out there in Nashville, man. So it's called "Ain't No Outlaw."
Yep. All right.
Who's gonna fill their shoes, and who's gonna stand that tall? A long time ago, in a galaxy far away, There lived a few old outlaws who had something to say, and they walked a little bit different, colored outside the lines. But when they sang their songs, the whole damn world seemed to lose their minds. Yeah. Well, Nashville wasn't ready for what them boys were about to see. And I was just a young'un, just trying to find my way. I never knew I'd touch a guitar, never knew I'd sing these songs. And then old Hank sang about his rowdy friends, and I had to sing along. But I ain't no outlaw, and neither are you. 'Cause they broke the mold with Waylon, Willie Nelson too. They ain't making them like they used to, son, they never will. 'Cause them boots that they were wearing back then, they can't be filled. No. Well, I used to think that outlaw was just a state of mind, but I had to learn the hard way, those days are long behind. There's a whole new breed of country, and they've seemed to lost their way. Well, I ain't playing the game just to make a name, no matter how much Nashville pays. I ain't no outlaw, neither are you. 'Cause they broke the mold with Paycheck and old Johnny Cash too. They ain't making them like they used to, son, they never will. 'Cause them boots that they were wearing back then, they can't be filled. No. Well, I've come a long damn way from when I started down this road. Hell, I played to damn near no one, and I played sold-out shows. I've stood on stage with heroes where I was proud to sing along. But I'm here to do things my way, sing my own damn songs. I ain't no outlaw, and neither are you. They broke the mold with Shaver and old Billy Don Burns too. They ain't making them like they used to, son, they never will. 'Cause them boots that they were wearing back then just can't be filled. And them boots that they were wearing back then, they can't be filled. No. Yeah. Thank you.
Very nice, Rowdy.
That's great.
Well, that's great.
Appreciate it.
Well, I know you have a gig. Where are you playing tonight?
Playing a place called the Thirsty Lizard. What a name!
The Thirsty Lizard.
It's just outside of Tombstone, Arizona, down on the border, man. So we're gonna raise some hell down there. They're gonna hear us across the fence, that's for sure. So.
All right. Well, that sounds good. We need a live
we got an
broadcast
opening
from
act
there.
hitting at 8 o'clock. I go on, I think, at 8:30, and we're going to take them all the way through to the new year until we run out of beer, whiskey, whatever they got down there. So tequila probably. But we're going to have fun, raise hell tonight, and start the new year, man. Hopefully, good things are coming, man. I'm so glad I met Chris. I'm so glad to be on board, and so glad to have people behind me that actually believe in me, man, because I've been wanting to do this like this wide ass open for a long time. So I can't wait for the world to see what I got planned for them.
Well, awesome. I like your song, and I know you have to get going. Your guys coming to take you to the gig tonight.
Yeah.
Do you have time to play one more tune?
Sure, absolutely.
All right. And then, guys, if you're watching, after this, we're going to be bringing up Peyton Bowling. I'm sorry, my glasses my arms aren't quite long enough. To look at that thing. But everybody, we're going to have some more country. Happy New Year's Eve. We're having some country rock, all country, whatever. I know it's just rock and roll to me. It's all good, and I like these guys. Everybody here It's good. Rowdy, before you play, where can people find your stuff?
RowdyJohnson.com and Rowdy Johnson Music on Facebook and Twitter and all those Instagrams and stuff like that. But
Gotcha. All right,
RowdyJohnson,
Rowdy
everything's on there,
Johnson.
website's on there, and easy to find.
Great.
Wonderful.
What are you going to play?
Oh, this song is a tough one, man. So that's why I got my glasses on so you can't see me cry. But this one called I'll Go First. And like I said, my wife, she got end-stage cancer, and it was not a good prognosis.
Oh,
and we hit it with everything we got. We gave it both barrels, and we prayed to God that she'd come through. And this has always been her favorite song of mine that I wrote for her years and years ago. Never recorded it because I didn't think it was tough enough. And I thought this is more like Tim McGraw than it is Rowdy Johnson. But when your wife says do something, you do it. So I got her in the studio, and I got her to sing on this song. So she ain't gonna do it with me right now because she says she ain't got her makeup on. But I'm gonna do her part at the very end. So hope you enjoy it. It's called
what's your lady's name?
Kathy with a K.
All right. Well, Kathy Johnson, we hope you years of good health and good times. Happy New Year's. All right, Rowdy, we'll tear it up. We're going to let you take over here.
I appreciate it.
All right.
We just got off the school bus, running down that old dirt road. You look so cute in your pigtails and the dress with the little pink bows. I wanted to be your hero and for you to be my girl. First time that you kissed me, I felt like the king of the world. Then you took me home to meet your dad. You almost started to cry. Standing outside the front door, I could see the fear in your eyes. So I took your hand and I squeezed it tight and kissed your pretty head. And before I walked you through that door, this is what I said. I'll go first and I'll show you the way. So don't be scared, darling, don't be afraid. You know I love you with all of my might. So I'll go first, show you it's alright. Now I can still see you walking down the aisle on our wedding day. You were the answer to my prayers. Girl, you took my breath away. But I could see you were nervous, so I took you by the hand. And before we said I do, this is what I said. I'll go first, and I'll show you the way. So don't be scared, darling, don't you be afraid. You know I love you with all of my might. So I'll go first, show you it's alright. Now we're both old and gray, old family's by your side. You're fighting so hard to hang on as the tears fall from my eyes. I take your hand and I squeeze it tight. I kneel beside your bed. As I beg you not to go, this is what you said. I'll go first, and I'll show you the way. So don't be scared, darling, don't be afraid. Do I love you with all of my might? So I'll go first, show you it's alright. Amen, y'all.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rowdy. I mean, that was great. I'd love to hear
Appreciate you.
more.
God
of you.
bless y'all.
Happy
New Year.
We'll come back and we'll talk some more where we get a little bit into your past and your guitars and all the cool musician stuff. We love talking about what people do. I like your song. I like the fact that you have a great voice. Very good. I like it, and we're glad you're here. So I hope you and your wife.
I got faith for radio though, so it's all good.
Hey man, we're glad you're here, and we hope to have you back. Again, everybody, check out Rowdy Johnson. You know where to find him. If you don't know, call us, private messages. We will go ahead and put your info in the comments. Sometimes it'll take a day or two, but we'll see what we can do. Next up, we're gonna have Peyton Bowling, and Peyton is a guitar player, singer, songwriter, and we can't wait to have him on. But right now, we're just gonna roll an ad for 1 minute, and this is for Nancy Kravis Photography, who. She can make my ugly mug look okay. She can fix anybody. I have a great face for radio for sure, and she always seems to find the right side, misses the bald spot, all the cool things that we enjoy. So, Rowdy, have a great holiday, and we'll see you next year.
Y'all too, man.
All right. Here he is, Peyton Bowling.
Howdy ho.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. How you, dude?
I'm all right. Tell me, where are you calling from?
Morton's Gap, Kentucky.
All right. You're out there a long way from here.
Yeah, a little bitty spot in western Kentucky.
It's like that REM song from about 20 years ago. You can't get there from here.
No shit.
I mean, actually, we're planning on relocating the whole show down there. We're going to start a whole new enterprise out there in the hollers somewhere.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. Well, watch out for neighbors.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. Now that I don't drink anymore, I'm a God's own drunk when I'm left to my own devices. But hell, I'm going to move there and buy myself a still. And that way, because I won't drink anymore, I'll sell it all.
Oh well, you'll make a killing on it. I'll give you that.
I'll bet. I'm kidding. God, I don't have to even. I've drunk moonshine in my life. And,
me too.
It's an acquired taste, as they say, and one that I'm kind of glad I've unacquired now because I'm a lot more fun and. I don't wake up in strange places or doing strange things. Yeah, that stuff will make you crazy.
Yeah, you'll do that on that shine. Take about 3 swigs and you're fucking gone.
I want to hear these stories. Come on, share. I don't have any good moonshine stories.
Oh, go, Peyton, you got to tell. Have you ever had somebody, it's the first time they've ever drunk moonshine? And
it's so bad.
Somebody goes, hey, man.
Try this.
So common, everybody's got a still. Is that really like that?
Well, half the time, the thing about moonshine stories is half the time you don't remember them.
Good point.
You just black the hell out. But I believe the first time I ever drank moonshine, I was probably, 16, 17.
Wow.
And thought I was going to be a hard ass. Hey, man, I can handle this, man. It took about 3 good swigs sitting down. I was like, man, I got this. And stood up. And then I don't remember anything. I remember waking up at the house with a busted nose, and that's it.
Oh,
ouch,
that's
not a
a
fun one.
good lesson, though, right?
Yeah.
A hard
Yeah.
lesson. Hard
Well, I
lesson.
didn't
I was
learn-
lucky I didn't get hard with anybody. I just woke up the next day, felt like I'd been stabbed.
yeah, that'll happen to you, man.
You know,
So tell us what
all you country boys tore me up. They just said, "Oh, look at this guy from New York." You know, I hadn't lived down in the South long enough to have any idea of what goes on. Although they taught me how to dip snuff. You get somebody, you give them some skull and tell them to swallow it because it'll get you high. What do I know? I'm from New York. I'm like, sure, bring it on. You know. So that didn't work
Doesn't
out
that
too
make you
good.
throw up?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, no, it didn't make me throw up. It could have, but I just felt really green for hours. And it was not like getting high of anything except like really drinking too much and then being hungover and retching for 12 hours. You know, it was not a party. I didn't ever throw up. I just tried to and nothing would work. So that's the kind of thing for all you people out there. If you're thinking about drinking tonight, which a lot of you are, go slow on the moonshine.
Yeah, just stick to champagne. That's all. Just stick to
Yes,
champagne.
it's amateur night. This could be somebody's death night if they're not careful with that stuff.
Yeah, it don't take much.
I want to see the
Well,
stories.
Yeah,
Share.
so tell me, do you,
Peyton, what are
how
you
long
doing?
you been playing and how'd you get started?
I started playing when I was about 14.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only 22, and I've only been singing for about I don't know, 3 years, maybe.
Okay.
I was always in bands. I was really into grunge and metal and shit, and hated acoustic music. Couldn't stand it. Bluegrass, country, I despised it. And then I left my electric gear at a buddy's house and just picked up the acoustic and started rediscovering a lot of music like Cat Stevens, John Prine, and
Yeah,
Bob
we love
Dylan.
Mr. Prine.
And John Prine's a god. And just sort of picked up the acoustic again and realized I couldn't find a good singer anywhere, so I might as well do it myself. And,
Right?
So I just started singing and then started writing music and just writing. And decided actually a few months ago that I was just going to take it serious from now on.
Good for you.
And, decided to do
Well,
it
there's some in
seriously.
the water down there. There's a few good country songs that come out from your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
A few of them.
One or two.
Yeah.
A couple of artists.
Old Tyler Childers and Chris Stapleton and, those,
Yeah, yeah.
whoever those guys are,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Blackberry Smoke? You like those guys?
I love Blackberry Smoke. They're awesome.
I do too.
I
In fact,
saw
I'm
them
hoping to get
live-
them on the show one of these days.
Yeah, I saw them live down at the Ryman a few years back, and that's probably the best show I've ever seen, ever.
Yeah,
Why
put
was
on
that?
TV, my gosh, the Ryman is
Yeah, that's an excellent venue, anyways. But they know how to put on a good show.
absolutely.
Yeah, most definitely.
So are you going to play something for us?
Yeah, I'll play something for you. This is a song I wrote called "Sad Face in the Back." I had recorded it before, and we're gonna re-release it here soon. But yeah, it's a sad
Tell you
face.
what, if you'll slide over a little bit to your left, I believe, it'll block that window. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Look at that. Now you look like we've got rock star lighting here, dude. I mean, what do you think, Julie? Is that
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think so. That's good. That's the best. Let's just
That
say
is.
you're incognito now, so we can put like a smiley sticker on your face, and then when you launch, release it, and there's Peyton.
Nice. I like that.
really, right? So,
that.
Peyton, I understand you're releasing some music tonight. that-
Not tonight, but eventually.
Maybe my mistake.
Yeah.
Chris, I see you there. Am I making was I mistaken?
Sam's got a release.
Yes, I knew Sam did. Hey, Sam.
Hi guys.
She's sitting here
Hey,
hanging on, being so patient. All right. Well, so Peyton, what are you going to sing for us?
A song that I wrote a while back called "Sad Face in the Back." It
I love this song.
kind of sounds like a love song, but it ain't.
I kind of like that for a title.
I don't believe in the reason I'm at this place. It's 'cause I wanna see, babe. All my friends hate these people, I hate them too. But I think I'm falling for you. When you showed up, you jumped up and gave me a kiss. I could taste the monster and taco on your lips. Then you disappeared, and I still find you like in this night. You seem more interested in him. If you need me, I'll be there. Whiskey stains on your shirt and face so sick. If you need me, I'll be there. Oh, 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 as I went round trying to catch my balance, sight started to go black. So I reached in my pocket and found so nice orange devil 30 milligrams. I was real fucked up when caught up to make ask me where I've been. So I declared I saw you kissing on that man. If you need me, bitch, I'll be in the back. You seem more interested in him. If you need me, I'll be there. Whiskey stains on my shirt and my face so sad. If you need me, I'll be in the bed. Oh. You seem more interested in him. Ain't me. whiskey stains on my shirt and my face so sad. If you name me, I'll be in the bag.
Yeah.
All right. Give it up for Peyton. Very nice, my friend. Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
So, what do you got up your sleeve, young lady? What do you got going on?
I've got a lot going on, actually. I've had a really, really blessed last couple of months. Tonight I've got a new single and the music video coming out. And I'm going to play you guys a tune or so, but mainly I just want to tell everyone, if you're not following me on Spotify, go check that out. We've got some incredible music in store this year, and the release coming out tonight is probably one of my new favorites. It's called Good Girl, the remix, and I really am excited for this music video tonight. So,
well, excellent. We'll certainly post some links to it later. If anybody wants to type in the, I know I'm not asking you to do this right now, but we definitely want to get the information of the linkage and all that good stuff.
Yep, you can also go to my Facebook too. You can go to Sam Roark on Facebook. You'll see me pop up. You can actually just put me in anywhere you buy, listen, or stream your music. I'll come right up. So.
Well, we know where to find you, and we're glad you're here.
Thanks.
So,
really
Jules, go ahead. She has a question for you.
What's up, Jules?
Your mic just died, hon.
I was going to just go to a break really quick and then come right back. So that's all I wanted to say. And then we'll be back into it, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Be right back.
Questions, comments, click on the chat box.
All right.
Wait, never
Right. There we are.
So is there anything else going to trigger, Jules?
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. You guys talk.
All right.
Talk to your thing.
Okay, well, we're going to have Sam Roark kick it up a notch here, and we're glad to hear you. What are you going to play, Sam? You going to play your new tune?
I'm actually not. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to play that
right.
one. No one's heard anything about this tune. I haven't told anyone anything but the title to it yet. So I am going to play one of my new releases that's about to come out. I feel like it's a song that every time I get on a platform, I want to talk about it because I'm alive. Still, because God let me be here from what happened to me in my drug recovery. And when Digging Coal comes out, it's going to be a really defining moment for me, something I've waited a long time for. So I'm going to go ahead and play that one. And then I've got a folk song for you guys today. I've got something different. I'm going to be the different one today.
Yeah, great.
Great.
But
Well,
we're gonna go with
hopefully we
Digging
get
Coal.
another one out of you as well. You
Yes,
never
but
know.
it's a quick one, though. It's a quick one. It's a folk song, but I love it, and I want to play it today. So,
Well, great. We can't wait to hear it.
all right, let's do some Digging Coal first. Here we go. I grew up in the mountains of East Kentucky. I run fast across some gravel roads, split money. There's a dark long cloud hanging me up there. So I was getting flooded. I took my chance rolling dice with the devil, and I ain't never got lucky. I dig coal from hell, Tennessee. Can't run from the damnation coming from me. If it's my time, show me the light. Lord, take mercy on me. I dig coal from hell to Tennessee. I saw my dreams in a sulfate scheme. The air got hot and green. I found my mind beneath my eyes. I saw the devil coming for me. Tried to run like hell, I couldn't escape all that I had done. This my time, show me the light. Lord, take mercy on me. I dig, 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 oh, from hell, Tennessee. Leaves have come to blast on now. The fall has come to stay. And let them take me down, my God, on a cooling board I'll lay. Send my dust across the mountaintops, let me drift away. Think of me when home wind blows, every little breath you take. 'Cause I dig, 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 oh, from hell, Tennessee. Can't run from the damnation coming from me. It's my time, show me the light. Lord, take mercy on me. I dig, 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 oh, from hell, Tennessee.
Very nice.
I love
Very
that.
nice.
I love that song, Sam. And I
Thank
swear,
you.
I that is like, and it's also, you know, I'm a metal person, and that song would be so metal, and it would just be killer in any genre. I think. I mean,
Thank you
that's
so much.
that's a
I
mark
super
of a
appreciate
killer
it.
of a great song when it switches genres like that. That's really great.
I really appreciate it, and it's really cool to watch a song evolve and grow. And
Yeah.
with your background, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You start a work tape, and it's something, and then it goes through pre-production. It becomes something else, and then
Yeah.
and then it grows, and it becomes this whole entity
of its
And
own,
when the-
exactly.
Yeah, of its own. And then the instruments that came into this cut tell a totally different story than I can do justice with the acoustic. But the acoustic version has its own feel
Yes.
to it as well, which is something I love about music. It's awesome. I love it. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, because I have a song too that's like that. That's like on piano, and it's just piano and vocals, or it can be full band, right? You know,
Yeah.
and do all that.
You
So
get
it
that
can be two different-
intimate touch, you know, when you're alone and you're raw and it's just you and the guitar and there's no
Absolutely.
other sounds in the room. So it's very different. And yeah, I love it when that happens. So
Absolutely. So tell me, do you have another tune you want to do?
I do. And so Peyton and I share something in common. We're both from Kentucky.
Yes.
There he is down there. And,
Did you guys know each other prior to Chris, working with Chris?
No, we actually kind of met at the same time, and it was one of those things that I actually wanted to work with Peyton because I heard his music and I heard his voice, and I was like, I want to write with this kid. I want to share gigs with this kid. I'm so about everything he does, and his voice is beautiful and vibrant and has so much texture, but his writing is so beyond his age, and he's just wise beyond his years, and he's a blast to hang out with, and we've actually become friends more so than just people who are playing music together now. And
Good.
it's
Great.
been awesome. It's been a blessing, and that's kind of how music is. You know, you make friends that just stick more than other people, and he's one of those.
Absolutely.
Good. Good.
Hell, musicians are the only folks who still hang around with me.
Well,
That's
I
right.
happen to like you, Neve, okay? I think you're all
We
right.
love you too. All right. Well, listen, we're going to set you up and listen a little bit.
All right, so this is a folk song from Kentucky. It's called Ain't No Time to Go, Darling. So here we are.
Great.
Spring is just around that bend. Ain't no time to go, darling. Fields need a plan and the fields need a man. Ain't no time to go, darling. Stay with me a little while longer. Stay with me if you can. Stay with me a little while longer. Ain't no time to go, darling. To my girl Stephanie, hey, all the way from Minneapolis. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Son's too young to be a man. Ain't no time to little while longer. Ain't no time to go, darling. I'm not having called your name. Ask the Lord and he'll please wait. Stay with me, baby, a little while longer. Stay with me, oh, if you can. Stay with me a little while longer. Ain't no time to go, darling. Thanks, guys.
All right.
That was
Excellent.
wonderful.
As always. So, tell me, you want to play another tune, Peyton?
Yes, he does.
Thank you. You're
Yeah.
spoken for, so you got to
Yeah.
give us another number, man.
Are you good there,
Uh-oh.
Peyton? Can you hear
He's
us?
glitchy.
Oh, it's glitchy. How about you, Chris? Do you have a song for us? Chris has a song
Pardon?
for us? Do you have a song
No,
for
I
us?
don't. No, I don't sing. I'm just amazed by the talent I'm lucky enough to work with.
They're
Oh, you're
certainly
being
great.
too sweet today, big guy.
Hey, Stephanie, yes, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands.
Yes.
Stephanie, okay. Hey, Peyton, are you good? Are you able to hear
How
us?
about one of these?
See, Peyton.
Well, Peyton, it looks like we may have.
Can you hear
Are
us?
you there? Can you hear me?
Cough twice if you can hear us.
Hey, Brian, can you hear me?
Can you hear us?
I can't hear
No, we can't hear
you. Your
you.
mic may be off. Yes, and that's
Leave
why
it-
we have these
Leave it
brief
to the
breaks.
long-haired blonde in the room.
There he is. He's looking great. Now all we need to do is get some voice out of him.
The sunlight's coming through his hair in an effervescent way right now.
I know,
It's
isn't
almost
it?
It's
sparkling.
kind of giving him
So-
like a halo.
It gives him that.
And
you know,
Chris's
it's an old
beard
80s
down here is
photography deal.
Chris's beard down here. It's almost sparkling.
Yes.
But
Yeah, it
it's
does
always
look like that.
majestic.
Hey, Brian, can you hear us?
Peyton, can you hear us?
It
No.
looks like he's attempting to reset himself.
All right. Well, gosh, I hate. Peyton, we want to thank you. I know. Can you play your guitar or say something?
Nope, he can't. I don't
Looks like
think
he
he
can.
can.
Maybe
He's-
He can't hear me. Okay,
Or he can't
Peyton,
say-
listen,
okay.
man. We're gonna have
Thank
you
you.
back on, and we loved having you here, buddy. We wish you a good New Year and hope life is great in the next year. Hope you'll call
Y'all go
back
check him
and
out
hang
on Facebook. Check out Payne Bowling
For sure.
on Facebook, y'all. You will not
Everybody,
regret
it's
it. amazing.
PaytonBoling for those of you. Peyton, I'm sorry we're going to have to wrap up because we can't get a hold of you. We can't hear you, and I don't think you can hear me. All right, everybody. So, Chris, what would you like to wrap up here? What have you got last to say about your acts? And
Just super excited. Big year coming. Got some big shows coming up. They all got singles dropping in the next few months. Her and Rowdy, Sam and Rowdy both have like 3 singles dropping in the next 3 months or 4 months.
Go team.
Peyton's got a new album. Will probably be dropping this year. So just super
Great.
excited.
Well, that sounds great, and we hope to have you back on. I'm tentatively supposed to be down in Nashville sometime in April. It all depends on all this COVID malarkey.
Oh,
God
well,
only
we're going to
knows.
have to hang then.
Absolutely.
We're going to have to get together. All right.
Yeah,
that's
I
definite.
look forward to it. Hopefully, how's it going in town with all this crazy bombing and shit?
Oh man, tell you what, there's something to be said about Nashvillians. We're all from different places. None of us are from here. That's the one thing in common about this town. But the second thing in common with this town is the resiliency in the people. And I've always said artists are a special kind of people, so maybe that's what it is. But even down to our law enforcement and our first responders, this community is amazing. And what happened was mind-blowing. But this year alone, if you think about the transitions of things that have aspired in Nashville, especially alone, I was standing on the rooftop when Nashville Rising song was coming to a close that night after I had just gotten done. And I got a storm alert, and I went to bed, and I woke up, and a tornado had torn our entire town apart. And
that whole thing of living in Tornado Alley, it does breed resilience in people. I mean,
And I'm from Kentucky. I've never been around any damn tornadoes like that. I'm from like southeast Kentucky, like the mountains. We're like protected. So it was really scary that morning to wake up. There's a tornado, and then boom, we all make our living in one way from entertainment. The city gets their revenue from entertainment. That's how a lot of our city officials are paid. Our city budget's paid. When COVID happened, that was like smack number 2, for us, and we were trying to figure out how to recreate ourselves and bounce back. And then there's still that resiliency. And then we dealt with the phases after COVID and the changing of phases through COVID and trying to adapt to those. And then we get to this point where we're trying to, rebuild and regain. And then we wake up on Christmas morning and it's just the unthinkable, and again.
It was like such a strange Christmas morning waking up to hear that.
Yeah. And again, though, there's some resiliency, Even though such a traumatic event had happened, though, they're right back to rebuilding on 2nd Avenue, cleaning up already. They're planning to make the area more beautiful even than ever. They always look at the glass half full in downtown, and with the city officials, they're great. Metro saved a lot of lives that night, morning, night, however you want to look at it. They evacuated. Yeah. There was lots of people that lived there. Homes were destroyed.
Sure.
We've got friends with GoFundMe's up, and I will share those as well to my page this evening. We've got a lot of local Nashville musicians that lost their homes. Everything they belong to them are gone, and they're trying to raise money to rebuild their lives. So I'm going to be sharing those links as well. But I appreciate you checking on me like that and, checking in on what's going on down here. It's been a crazy year for everyone, I think, though, right?
It's crazy everywhere right now, and stuff like this just adds to this whole. It's like the year, I was thinking about it last night. We all keep saying, here's another one gone in 2021 or 20, excuse me. But if you think about it, the only reason we're more fixated on it is because we all got nothing but time, and it's on the news cycles, just like all hours. Being subjected to the same. It's like getting hit with a bat all day long.
Yeah, it's bad for everyone's mental health. It's bad for everyone just collectively as a nation to feel so downtrodden by the media all the time. Yeah.
Be cool to your fellow man and things will work out. Don't listen
just
to what
be
television
kind,
ever
damn
says.
It. That's right. Just be a good person. Be kind. It's not that hard. The year's almost over. I think we're all pretty resilient because we're all still here, right?
Absolutely. Musicians and actors and artists and hardworking people, all the bartenders and the folks. Everybody's making a living from this great industry that we're all part of. And it's been great to have you on. I know we'll be having you back because we just love you guys, and you have good things coming. So you're releasing your single tonight.
Tonight, I'm actually really excited. So I'm messaging you, Jules. I don't know if you're going to be awake or not, but I am dying for you to hear this song, mainly because I'm trying to see what your wow factor is. This is something I don't normally do. I've got a very honky-tonk root and a very honky-tonk sound with a little bit of modern flair, but this is definitely out of my normal comfort zone, so I'm very excited for tonight.
Great.
So,
I can't wait. Yeah.
Julie, send me a nudge on that one. I look forward to checking it out, too.
I'm going to shoot it to you, too, later. But
cool.
It's a pleasure to meet you, man. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, guys.
Check out
y'all
Sam.
for having us.
Everybody, Happy New Year, and I guess we're going to roll it out of here. Thank you. This is the last show of 2020, and gosh, it's damn weird. Been doing this since March.
I feel lucky being the last one.
Yeah, I think it's pretty neat, and Happy New Year, everyone. Stay safe. Let's get this damn year over with. Yes.
Let's get done.
Yes,
right.
move it. Yes. Move forward.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Follow, subscribe, like us anywhere you find webcasts and on all of our social media to get bonus material.